I am Podcuddle. Da na 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 na. Woo! I am Podcuddle.
All right, that was great.
That was great.
No, that was great. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Greg Barrett, and you're listening to One Idiot and a Gentleman in a Closet.
Oh, that's so sweet. I am a gentleman, and I doff my cap at you, sir.
Yeah, okay.
In my gentlemanly way, I'm wearing a cologne, and I want to give you a hug, Davey Dave.
Is that hot coffee? Can you spill it on your face?
How are you, buddy?
Well, I was good until I came in here.
Oh, no. And then it got so sad. I hate you. I love your face. I do love it.
So last week, Greg and I discussed how often we say fuck. Before at the beginning of the podcast, we discussed how often we say fuck, and it's a lot, and we discussed why, and you know, that's all out there, and then we went on. Apparently, I thought we were doing better. I thought we were saying it less. As the podcast was going on, I was kind of trying to make sure I didn't say it as much.
You felt like you were keeping them low.
I felt like I was coming in low.
I actually, honestly, if someone had said to me, how many fucks did you say after you acknowledged it, I would have said like maybe 13.
Maybe I would have said like maybe 20, maybe.
Right?
So my dad,
yes,
because he's a good man for this kind of stuff. He can take a little dig, and at the same time let me know he's listening. So it's like a, hey, I'm there for you, but I'm also going to hit you with a shovel.
Yeah,
that's where my dad comes in. So
that's what he does.
He sends me an email,
right? And
apparently he listened to the podcast again, and he counted. I came in at 157.
Yeah,
you came in at 143.
That's the crazy thing, dude.
What? How
you're
do you
like
even
a fuck junkie?
Yeah, but it's your fault.
No, it's not.
How is it that...
No.
Here's the deal.
I'm a glorious wordsmith at saying stuff and junk.
Here's the deal. And I talked to Moshe about this.
Casher.
I talked to Moshe Casher about this behind Meltdown, because we did the show this week. You're the guy who's always said fuck a lot.
Yeah. It's Moshe Casher, by the way.
That's what I said.
You said Moshe. Like he was a Japanese treat.
Yeah, Moshe.
Yeah, he's Moshe.
He's a nice,
fucking frozen.
He's a nice frozen
Japanese
green.
Treat. Yeah,
green.
Follow him on
ice cream.
Follow him on Twitter if you want some to follow up messed up.
Oh,
that dude is out of his mind. Out of his mind.
I stopped following him. I couldn't take it.
He's crazy.
He drove me away. He drove me.
He's crazy.
I was like, dude, I can't listen to your insane crap. Like
He's nuts.
I just didn't say fuck. I said crap.
Right. You're insane stuff. You're insane stuff. Hey, you're doing some gnarly stuff there, weirdo. Hey, I'm gonna use spoon.
How stupid is it?
I'm gonna use spoon.
We should be like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. What did they say? They said like cuss or
I don't know.
Cuss.
Cuss.
Oh, cuss.
No, but here's what I think we ought to do. Honestly, for this one, I think we ought to.
I don't.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do punching.
No,
let's do punching.
I don't want to do punching.
We do punching.
Dude, it's
finally that opportunity.
I bruise so easy.
I'm going to do it anyway.
I have like.
If I say it too many times.
Irish bruises.
How many do we get though?
What?
How many do we get? We got to have some.
Punches?
No, some fucks, you idiot.
Yeah, you can say fuck once in a while.
You don't get punched. Yeah, I want some punches. I want free punches. I want to be able to hit you.
But the way you're saying it to me right now, it feels like you do want punches. That's the thing. You're leaning in, your stupid face is opening up and closing, and I want to punch you in the face. So it is that.
I am Podcuddle.
Okay, so no punches.
No punches.
I don't want to be punched.
Okay, but here's why.
I'm soft.
So first off, you guys have been great in that there are 87 ratings
on iTunes.
On our iTunes
That's
thing.
very nice.
And you know what? We're averaging 5 stars. That's off the fucking charts.
Yeah, that's great.
And also speaks to a sadness.
Yeah.
But I will say, this is the last one. And we got 3 stars besides it. But this is the last one. And it's titled Verbal Crutch. And this guy goes and he says, his name's Perfect Weapon. And he says, I never thought I'd say this about anything. About anything.
Yeah, but that's what almost everyone should say when they leave a review.
But the amount of F-bombs dropped on this podcast distracts from the humor that these two bring to the table. Dave, we bring humor to the table, but we sour it. We piss on our own carps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And yeah, he's right.
When everything is preceded by fucking, it takes away from the story being told and makes you sound lazy. Hang on. Then he goes like this, dude. It's like he's here and he goes, dude, read a thesaurus.
What?
Yeah.
Read a
Expand
thesaurus.
your vocabulary and save the F-bombs for when you really need to hammer home a point. And I got to be honest with you, Dave, but he's right.
Yeah, but it's not like we have decent vocabularies to cover it, but it's just
in the last couple weeks.
It's just lazy. Yeah, but it's not like our vocabulary went away. It's just that we're being lazy.
Dude,
this is like Einstein.
Just because you throw the word turgid in.
To Einstein. This is like Einstein sitting there.
Oh, you're nuts.
It's fucking EM. It's EM
squared. EM squared,
bro.
This thing is such a tard fest, and
I agree.
And there. Look, I don't want to change what this is. This is a podcast that only allows 2,000 people to listen at best, in total. But we lost so many people in the last couple of weeks that I have to think it has something to do with you. So I
what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I mean the amount of F-bombs.
F-bombs you're joking.
I don't know what it is. Maybe people don't. Who knows? It doesn't really matter that much to me because generally I just do this so I can listen to it in the car.
Can I say that my wife has said since day one, too many F-bombs.
Too many of them.
And this week I said, because we talked about it on the phone, and I feel I'm ashamed. I mean, that's the way. That's
now, understand this, Cutlers. Listen to this, Cutlers. On Wednesday of this week, I called Dave, having listened to the podcast. I usually wait a couple of days, and I listened to it on the way to work, and I called him up, and I said, "Are there too many?" And Dave was like, "Yes." And we were both, because here's the thing, I don't want to lose people because of
stupidity and laziness.
Laziness.
Yeah.
We're stupid, Dave.
No, we're dumb.
We're fucking idiots.
You just said.
I said it. Go ahead. Right in the shoulder. Go ahead. No. You can bring it.
I don't want to get punched.
I don't want to say it anymore. Ow!
I don't want to get punched. Well, you just said to hit you. I'm going to let it go.
Shit, dude. That fucking... Woo!
I was in Golden Gloves.
That was good. Right in the shoulder. So anyway, we were both we were bummed.
Yeah, we were bummed. We were bummed. I was totally bummed. And my wife was like, "Why are you so bummed about this?" I said, "Because I'm of a certain age where I shouldn't be doing this. Because I'm experienced enough where I shouldn't be doing this. Right. I've been stand up so long I shouldn't be doing this. We did radio together. We didn't swear at all. People enjoyed us then. We had 5 listeners." And she goes, "Well, really, all you have to do is bring it down 20%." I know,
but I spooning love this podcast, and I spooning want to keep doing it, and I don't want to lose. Like, this is the only thing. Like, it's become the only thing I actually kind of give a shit about.
Right.
Genuinely.
No, I got you.
Like, I don't care about my Twitter account. Yeah. I don't care about Facebook. I don't care about any of my online presence. I mean, we're going to make a Walking the Room page because I think that this is the place where I want my world to live. Mm-hmm. So this matters to me. I don't care if people don't dig... Because we're going to fuck pies, and we're going to talk about Ellen, and we're going to do the things that we do.
Yeah, we're going to still be us.
There's going to be hobos that steal oranges. Those freaks, that's what this podcast is. But I don't want people to leave just because you and I aren't smart enough to use other words.
Fuck bro!
Like, shoot, dude. I saw this freaking guy today.
What do you do when you run into someone, and this has happened in my life a few times, and they're literally like, "Oh, darn." And they're like your age.
Are you talking about Christians?
Well, I don't know what they are.
No, I know. They're not even
humans.
No.
Like, Christians can swear, can't they? They're not going to... Like, what?
Some of our craziest followers
are Christians.
When I go and look at like their profiles, they're Christians.
Yeah.
No, we have the crazy Christians that follow us, and I love them. They're looking for... This is an outlet for crazy Christians, sober people, and women that are so damaged, Dave.
Oh, so damaged.
They don't even have... What these women don't have... boyfriend problems. They have getting outside problems, and we adore them.
We do adore them. It's so I'm amazed that there are Christians out there who listen to this, and I'm sure they're like, reel it in a little bit. But what's with the people who say darn?
Oh, darn it.
And gosh.
I know people that say freaking seriously.
How do you do that?
I don't know how you do it.
My kid, let's face it.
Yeah.
Finn.
Yeah.
Is gonna come when he starts using words. I'm betting when he really starts putting them together, because he says words now, but when he starts putting them together, he'll be saying stuff like hot cock. You know, he'll be
ordering lunch.
I guarantee you, we'll get in the car and I'll strap him in and I'll turn on the car and he'll go, motherfuckers! Because, that's where this is going. That's where, and then I'm gonna be like, oh no.
No, I know.
So I have to reel it in on every level, because I've always sworn a lot, and I don't want my kid.
No, I don't either. I don't either.
Motherfucking son of a bitch! Whoa, who is that? Oh, that's the 20-month-old back there.
Yeah.
He's learning from daddy.
Yeah.
Because I know someone who got in his car, and he has a 3-year-old. And he gets in the car and they start driving, and the kid was like, "You goddamn motherfuckers!" Like, he started like just swearing up a storm, and he's like, "Oh, he thinks that's just driving."
No, listen,
the kid just thinks that's driving.
I totally with you. I mean, one day True said we were driving somewhere, and she said, I think she said, "That fucking sucks," and then I went, "What?" And then I went, "What? Listen." And then I went, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm kidding. That's just what you say." That's what you are. Like, she was like going, that's who you are. I've summed you up.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
I agree with that.
And the weird thing is, in real life, my wife swears way more than I do in the natural world. Like, she'll do it at a meeting sometimes. Like, we'll go in to pitch something, and she'll start swearing, and I'm like, what is happening?
I swear more than you in real life. You've always sworn on stage like crazy.
Yeah, terrible.
And I know when you're doing that you're not having a good set.
We talked about that last week. I also enjoy words. There's so many other words to use.
I enjoy words? I will. What kind of crap? What the hell did you just... Someone just came out of your mouth. I like words. Like, what are you on, Sesame Street?
I want to fucking pin, I want to pin you down. I want to pin you down on the floor. And then I want to take a cheese grater.
Are you going to hit me with words?
I want to shave your chest open so that it's nothing but wounds. And then I'm going to put rock salt on it. Yeah. And then I'm going to fucking sew it back up. I'm going to stick it inside you.
Are you going to stick...
I'm going to kill you.
You know what I'm getting you for Christmas? Words!
You're the worst.
I like words!
Oh, woo! You are the worst. You are the worst. And I do. I like words.
You said that sentence!
I like words.
So, do you like air, too? Like, what does that even mean? I like words.
I like quality words, Dave. I like quality words.
No, I know. I like words,
I like
too.
a good quality word.
No, I like words. I like vegetables. I like food.
Dude, here's the thing. I'll explain to you. And if you don't know this, I feel sorry for you. Are you ready? Get ready for this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Words are miracle, man. They're miracle.
Oh, no, I agree with that.
They're a fucking miracle.
Words.
Dude.
How do they happen? You put letters together.
What do they do?
That's a word.
I don't even understand a vowel. Don't even explain that to me. I don't even want to know how that works. No, but we have become, dude. When I listen to this last one, I'm like, we're no better than juggalos.
There are points where we are better than juggalos. No. There's a lot of points when we're not better than juggalos. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. We have taken a turn to what we are supposed to be opposed to.
That's what I'm saying. I agree
with that.
I like words.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that the juggalos don't like words. They like words too. I just watched. Holy crap!
Oh, I know.
Whatever person put that the link. Who put that link up?
I'm not sure. The Christmas.
Someone put a link up on our Facebook page, which you can go to now. I changed it. It's now a group. You can find it really easy. So someone put a link up of a commercial the Insane Clown Posse made.
Yeah, it goes on forever.
It's a 10-minute commercial.
It's a Christmas.
Oh, it's so.
You have to
Jesus.
see it.
Here's the thing about comedy, you stupid clown-faced morons. You keep it short and tight. You short and tight comedy. My God, the shorter and tighter, the better the comedy is.
The thing.
You want people coming back for more. You don't. A 10-minute commercial. Oh, I want to firebomb their house.
I don't think they're being funny.
No, that was funny. Oh my God, they were trying to be funny. Are you kidding me? That was funny. That wasn't real.
I think that was real. Yeah, I think it was real. I'm not kidding you. I do think it was real. Who makes something that's that like it doesn't? It has no sense of irony in it. If that's not no, that is not. That's real.
Come on.
I think it's real. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's real. Listeners, judge for yourself.
Go to our Facebook page, Walk in the Room, and look at this video that someone posted. Jesus.
It's just pathetic.
It's just a commercial for their Christmas album, right? Is that what it is? Christmas album?
Yeah, for their Christmas album. But then it's also like how they give. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it's about giving.
Look, if it's meant to be like their thing, and they're not a lot different than us. They're so conflicted.
Well, like, they're Christians. They're talking about murdering people.
Yeah, they're gang raping Christians.
One of the name is Violent J, and he's supposed to be a Christian. They're out of their fucking minds.
They're out of their minds. Yeah,
I said it.
You did. It's not that bad this week. We brought it down a bit.
I meant to say it.
Dude, it's like putting a little gray salt on some chocolate. It's just a little spice.
Gray salt?
You put the gray salt on there?
Why gray?
Why are you?
No, what's gray?
It's gray salt.
It's called gray salt?
Yeah, there's gray salt and pink salt, and you put it on the...
Wait, what is the difference between gray salt and regular? Get involved in what? I'm asking you a question.
It's a different type of salt, but it's salty.
What makes it gray?
I don't know.
Then why are you spouting shit about it?
Because you put it on top of a chocolate and you don't know what day it is.
You're living a lie.
You don't know what day it is.
You're living a goddamn lie.
I've given you gray salt chocolates here in this very closet, but you can't remember. You can barely remember what just happened.
Here's what I'd like to do.
Oh my God.
Here's what I'd like to do.
Here it comes.
I'd like to pick up one of your wife's high heel shoes, slit it up your belly, pull out your intestine, run over to the window, and jump out the window with your holding on to your intestine. Oh, you're a fucking moron. Good job. Greg knocked down the microphone for those of you who are wondering what just happened, why all hell broke loose. All right, so to sum up, we're going to swear less.
We're going to try. We're going to try.
Because we're adults.
We just don't want to lose you because of that. Look, and here's the thing, too. Share with your friends who've said, I don't like it too much to swear to let them know. We're trying.
Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys are giving this out at church. Who are like walking around with, how many of you guys are walking around with the CDs of Walk in the Room at your church, or asking the minister to play it? Just, could you just play the Ellen DeGeneres segment before the what do they call it? What do you do at a church?
Oh, well, before the service?
Service. Before the
I
service.
like words like service.
Oh my God! I have to watch enough Sesame Street with my child. I don't need this happening here.
So neat. You made fun of my love. You made fun of my love of words, and then when I had one for you, you used it. I had a word. You needed it. I gave it to you.
You're like a
service.
You're like a cloud of rape, like an oppressive cloud of rape.
Listen,
that just floats in the closet.
Hate Cage, take it down a little bit. Take it down, Hate Cage, for a minute.
So,
our promise to you this holiday season is to use less of the flavor of fucking.
Welcome back to Walking the Room, starring Dave Anthony and Gregory Gregament. Hello, Greg.
I was telling people this week my dad's name is Dick Barrett.
Dick Barrett!
And we all agreed that was the better of the two names.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, maybe I should check. Because my dad, and it's funny because the way he says it, because my dad, as a kid, like, don't don't call yourself Dick. Like, I was so like, Dad, don't, not my...
You wanted to call yourself Dick?
No, my dad would call himself, my dad would say, my dad's name is Richard John Barron.
Yeah.
But my dad is this guy all the time. Ready?
Yeah.
How's it going, Dick Barron? Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, yeah,
Dick Barron.
No.
Dick Barron. And I didn't want him to say Dick Barron.
Yeah, sure.
But I realize now, like, Dick Barron is a crisp, perfect alignment of those two, like, to save Barron, to make that a name that's worth listening to, at first, you need something up top. Dick clears the space.
Nobody uses Dick anymore.
Barron.
And I never can understand why Dick was short for Richard. My grandfather was Richard, and he also called himself Dick.
Dick. Yeah, no, Dick was a big name back in the day.
How did that come to?
I don't know.
Hey, Richard, well, call me Dick.
I don't know how
does that go?
Dick, I don't know because maybe
my name's Barry. Call me Cock.
There are some Richards that are Ricky.
Rick.
And then Dick. I don't know why
Rich.
it came by.
Rich makes sense.
Yeah.
Dick.
How about this?
Dick is not even slightly related.
I know, but I do like it. It's a good name, Dick Barron. So I'm just going to change my name to Dick Barron's son.
You know what? I love
because that's the thing I'm the most proud of, and the only thing that I can look at with any fucking pride.
You swore.
I did, but that's just one per segment. I'm done. Spoon.
I disagree with calling yourself Dick. And let's just leave it at that. That's an old school thing, man. You can't bring that back.
I love old school.
No. Yeah, but
I love old school.
You know call yourself Dick and see how the girls dig it.
I don't. What girls?
Your children.
Oh, they won't care.
What girls?
I didn't. I thought you were talking about the girls in general, like in life.
They'll care when they're 14.
How are you? Dick Barron. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Greg Baronstead. How are you? Nice to... He's an asshole.
How are you?
How's it going?
Vagina Anthony.
How are you?
Nice
to see you. What's happening, Dick Barron? My buddy growing up, Greg Merriman.
You're Dick Barron?
His father...
I'm Vagina Anthony. We should get together.
Listen, his father's name was Dwight Merriman, and he named the oldest son Dwight Merriman, but Dwight's nickname was Dyke.
What the fuck?
Dyke Merriman. Dyke!
What?
Dyke Merriman.
What is happening?
Dyke Merriman.
Dyke and Dick.
How are you, Dyke Merriman?
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Dick Barron, Dick Barron, Dyke Merriman, Dyke Merriman, Dick Barron. Dwight, this is Dick. You know Greg. This is Dick. Dwight.
Hey,
Dave. How are you?
Big Homo Johnson.
Nice
how are you? Nice to meet you.
Supercock Smith. Good to see you. Supercock Smith. How are you? Herbie Henderson. Herbie Henderson, it is a pleasure to meet you. What's up?
Tate Thompson. Nice to see you. How are you?
The Tainter!
Yes,
Tainter. It's Tainter and Dick in the morning. $10,000 in party cash will be yours. There's the Tainter. I'm the Dick. Here we go. Put your dick in your taint. Grab your balls and rock your socks because we've got a block of cock.
Oh my God.
A block of cock.
I got you. It's a block of cock. I got you. You're losing your mind like a child right now, and I just like to now. I just now like to go back to when you said you love words. Is this what you were talking about?
Well, I like all of them. They don't have to be fancy. It's a block of cock. A $10,000 party cash. We get a block of cock.
I got you.
Let's rock some cock.
I got you.
How are you?
Hey,
Dick Barron.
Vulva Henderson. Nice to meet you.
The Vulva. The Vulvarino. Oh my God. Taint
Thompson, yeah.
Taint Thompson. No.
He's a good guy.
No. Oh, that's awesome. Taint Thompson.
Yeah, but he's very sensitive.
Taint Hyman, how are you? Good to see you, Taint Hyman. We met over at the temple.
Taint Hyman.
We met over at the temple. How are you? Ding, 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 ding. Taint Hyman.
I know a guy whose last name is Hyman.
Yeah, that was a popular. I would rather be called Dick than Hyman.
Yeah, you don't want to be called Hyman.
Hyman is.
Yeah, no. I know a guy named Mark Hyman. Yeah.
Mark Hyman. Wait a minute. Was there a Mark Hyman in Marin?
No, not that I know of.
There's also Jaime. Was a people who got
Jaime Hyman.
Jaime. There was a Jaime in our school. That was his first name.
Oh, that's not good. You can't name a kid a race.
No. It was Jaime.
An anti-Semitic.
No, I know.
Slur.
But it was Jaime something, and I can't remember.
Was he Jewish?
No. I don't know what he was. No, he
sure wasn't Jamie?
I think he was Irish because he had red hair. No, but they called him Jaime. Jaime Creighton. Jaime Creighton. Can you imagine that?
That's better than all of the crappy names we just said.
Who does that and sends that kid out into the world? Now go live. And I shall name thee Jaime. Yes, Mr. Creighton. Write it down. Jaime Creighton was his name. And he had red hair.
That's awful.
Unfair.
That's really awful. That's really bad.
Why don't they just paint a vagina on him?
That's bad.
Jaime Creighton. I don't think it went well for him. I feel like, and Jaime, if you're listening, by the way, right into the show, we miss you. But I don't know what happened to him. But Jaime Creighton, yeah. I was trying to think of the weird names growing up. We were talking about this at work the other day. Just like, there was a kid, this isn't a weird name, but Kylo. I've only ever heard that name once. Kylo Ginsburg was a kid I went to school with.
Kylo Ginsburg?
Yeah, how about that?
But that's got to be.
Well,
maybe that's a Jewish name. Maybe it's some sort of old Jewish
but
name.
Kylo, I've never heard Kylo again.
I think that's a. No, I never heard of that either.
Rilo Kiley. That's about as close as it's gotten.
I don't get the. There's just a lot. I mean, I live in a Hasidic Jewish. Did I ever tell you the horn story?
No.
I live in a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood, so they dress up. They have the beards and the black hats
and they got the curls,
and they wear suits, black suits, and they have the I don't know what they are, the things that hang sometimes over or underneath their clothes with the little dangly
with the
parts
tassels on them,
tassels hanging down. So they're pretty dressed up, dressed to the nines, as it were. It's a hot place, so I think it's time to adjust your religion to the heat.
Not going to do it.
Not going to happen. So. Around
part of any religion is pain, by the way.
No, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Flatulence.
Yeah.
I mean,
flatulence. You know what's worse?
Self-flagellation.
The worst of the religions are the gassy religions. Hey, look, I'm sorry, son. You're a Hittite. You got to eat beans.
You know what failed me right there? Words. I got crushed by words right there.
Hey, look, there's a lot. They got to eat refried beans. They got to eat cauliflower. They got to eat cabbage. It's not a good life for the Hittites. So I'm across the street with my son. It is the Jewish New Year, and so they walk around during the Jewish New Year. Like they'll go over to a relative's house, and they blow into a sheep horn, which I guess makes a right, and they Happy New Year, like it's like the tradition,
right.
So there's a guy walking down the street.
Now when is that?
It's in September.
It's in September.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my son at this point is about 15 months old. So. Or 16 months old. So he's walking on the street, and he's got his horn, and we,
Wait, who has his horn?
The Jewish gentleman.
Okay, you're with your son. You're walking down the street, and this other guy has his horn.
Yeah, and so he's passing us. We're across the street from our house.
Right.
Finn's like playing on this lawn, and so. He's walking down, and we believe in, like, we want our kid to know all the races and all the people and, like, grow up in a diverse sort of situation. So he's not.
What you're saying is.
Because I grew up in the whitest, but we didn't see, like, we saw, I swear to God, this is how white we were. I grew up in Marin, but I grew up in Sleepy Hollow, which was like, hey, let's just get white people here. Like, there was nobody else there. We had a half Asian girl. That's not bad, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So we had none of it. And then this thing called Prop 13 passed. They had to close all these schools, and we had to go to another school, like in town, in San Anselmo, which is like, whoa, that's still really rich place. And and everyone was freaking out, all the kids, because this is going to be after junior high. We're going to have to go there instead of our other school. And I remember a kid raising his hand in the back of the class and going to the teacher, because the teacher was trying to calm us all down. Mrs. Thompson, there's black people there. Like, that's the insane white world place I grew up.
Yeah, right. So you're trying to not have that experience.
We don't want that. Yeah, we want our kid to know everybody and just.
My first black friend was a doll.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
No, that's great. So
remember there was a black G.I. Joe?
Yes. So
G.I. James, I believe.
Oh my God. So we just lost so many listeners,
but we gained some also.
Yes.
No, I'm not kidding you. I think his name wasn't it James?
I don't know. I don't know. But welcome, Stormfront. You are now new listeners to the.
It was not a racist name. James is not a racist name. I thought his name was James.
Okay, I know. I'm kidding.
It wasn't. I didn't say something horrible.
Hey. Listen, Hitler. That's fine.
Hey, take it easy, words.
So want him raised that way, well, just around all the races and all the people. So this guy's walking on the street, and he says hello. Hey! So we start, talking to him, and he's like, "Are you Jewish?" And I go, "No, we're not actually Jewish." And he goes, "Oh, it's our New Year." I'm like, "Oh, it's great. What do you guys do?" Blah blah blah, talking. And then he pulls out the ram horn. And I'm like, oh, hey. And he goes, "Have you seen one of these? I'm going down to my brother's to blow it and wish him a happy New Year." I'm like, "Oh, that's great." And then he looks at Finn. He goes, Does he know it's the New Year? I go, "No." And he goes, this is our it's called the shafir or something. This is our shafir. And then he holds it up to his head. So now it's a Jewish guy holding a ram horn to his head. And I'm like, dude, no horns. Why are you a Jewish guy putting a horn on your head? We're trying for this not to happen. And he goes, I think my son's like, and he starts crying.
Oh, no.
He starts crying because there's a crazy looking guy with a horn on his head.
A ram's head.
A horn. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, just horrifying. And then Finn just starts crying, and he goes, oh no. And then I just grab him and like run. I'm scared. I'm like, you know.
Wait, you guys, I'm gonna do Al Jolson. Mammy! What's he doing? He's leaning into all the stereotypes.
What is happening? Like crazy.
I've got a Chihuahua puppet. Hey, everybody, how are you? Oh my God, it's a racist. The Hasidic Jew.
How weird, dude.
Yeah.
That's so strange. When I first moved down here, I knocked a Hasidic Jewish boy off his bicycle with my car.
Yes! One for the team. No, is that not?
That was the wrong reaction.
No, sorry.
That was not.
I did not know.
Terrible reaction to that.
Did you break one of his curls?
Here's what was sort of odd about it, but I mean, kind of beautiful in a community way, but terrifying for me.
They all did they come out of the houses with pitchforks and clubs?
Well, not with pitchforks and clubs. But there was one boy on a bicycle, and by the time I got out of my car, there were 10 men, all of whom had seen it.
Yeah.
And all of whom were like, what are you going to do? And I'm like,
what?
Well, I'm going to start crying. I'm going to start crying. Look, quite honestly, I would love it if I got hit in my neighborhood and all of my neighbors came out and were like, what are you going to do about it?
Instead of hearing the cheering.
But they were like a hat gang. They were a gang of dudes in hats. And I hit this kid. Now,
did you hit him hard? Like, how hard was it?
I knocked him off his bicycle. Like, I couldn't see him. It was one of those, I was coming out of a bank in the old days when you would drive through a bank teller window. And of course, this is when I first get down here. So I'm sure I'm hungover. I know that I'm probably eating a burrito, and I have no insurance or driver's license.
Oh, good.
So I popped this kid. I knock him off. I bent the spokes, and they literally just said, "What are you going to do about it?" And I'm like, sorry. Starting with sorry.
Should I cut a vein?
They give me a phone number, and then I was told I'd be given a price.
What?
I'm not kidding you. So I was staying at Laura Milligan's house, and I'm not kidding. The guy goes, here's my phone number, and we'll take the bike to have it checked out. And then the guy charged me what it would cost to buy a brand new bicycle, and I just gave him the money.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I was in the wrong. I hit a young boy on a bicycle.
Yeah.
I scraped his knee, and I bent the forks of his. But I was like, but I just like, talking about religion or I am not a part of a religious. I'm not religious. I'm
not either.
I believe in God. I have a belief in a higher power.
Oh, boy.
I belong to a.
Here we go. Yeah.
It's a shoe. I'm not going to lie to you, Dave. I believe in a Florsheim. I believe in the power of a Florsheim brogue or wingtip, as you civilians call them. No, but I do like that. One of the things I do admire about religion, and one of the things I do like about people who go to churches, is that community, a group of people belonging together, and by virtue of the fact that you belong to this community, whether you know somebody or not, you're on their side a little bit. I do like that.
It's the same thing down at the porn store I go to.
Is that right?
Yes.
You still go to a store?
Yeah.
Just because of the community.
I do. Well,
you could just be an online guy like I am.
Yeah. When
I do a secret shame with my porn.
If someone hit me in the parking lot of dildos and ball gags, I know that my peeps are going to have my back and be like, how
those guys would slither out of the store that they were in. They'd wipe the goo off themselves and say, "How can I help, Dave?" Oh, Dave, I'd like to help. Who knocked you down?
It's a very nice thing. You know, I actually, do you remember when we used to perform in San Francisco at Morty's?
Yeah.
Morty's was a place where one of Lenny Bruce's last show.
Where was that?
It was in...
down in North Beach.
Yeah.
Around the corner by the Peep Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and some comics you've never heard of, Ray James and some other guys.
Yeah.
We walk out of there and they're like, let's go to this place. I've never been in there. Let's go to this place across the street. So it's one of those old school places where you walk in and you go into your own booth and you put coins in, and then a window goes up, and there's two girls dancing in there, right?
Sure.
So
just like Thanksgiving.
Exactly like Thanksgiving.
Or, I mean, anyway.
Yeah. So I go in there, and first of all, it smells like
victory.
Victory is old dried semen. Like if dudes have been trying to make babies by themselves in there, that's what it smells like.
You know what it smells like, ladies, if you're listening and you haven't been in one? It smells like someone's been trying to make bleach. How do you make bleach?
Well, there is a dude with a mop who works there, and
that's called the protein scoop. That man has a protein scoop. Sploosh, splosh, spleesh.
So I go in there, and now this for me, it's weird. I'm not a strip club guy. I've never really dug strip clubs. But this is like low rent.
Oh, yeah.
This is super low rent.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and
the words strip club are classier than this place.
Oh my God!
Right?
Yes.
No, this is no. This is like a dump. This is like a sad dump. This is where God dumped all the people that are willing to be naked, and the people who are willing to watch those people be naked.
This is where
sad dump.
The way these girls get on stage is they come in to apply, and the guy who approves people, his response is, "Oh fuck, all right." Like that's who these girls are.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They have to just check one box on the sheet. Do you know what it says?
What?
Are you alive? And if you're alive, you can strip here. Oh, and then there's at the bottom there's do you have a vagina? And then with an asterisk, not necessary.
Okay, so I walk in, I put my money in, the thing goes up. You know, there's like 8 other windows, and so there's other dudes sitting around.
Right.
And so I'm looking at this girl, not very attractive, clearly maybe hitting the pipe or something.
Oh yeah.
And
it's weird when there's still a needle in.
She's got a needle hanging out, a little bit of blow. Her nose is bleeding. It's all good.
Right.
So they're doing this little dance, and she turns around, and she has this enormous zit on her ass. Like, it is just like, not only in this situation do you not dance, you don't go outside because people might see it through your pants.
When you say zit, would you take it? Could you classify it as a boil?
It's the borderline of a boil. It's really big. If she was walking on the streets, I think there would be a pack of dogs following her and vultures because they think she was about to perish. Like it's something you see on people are about to die.
Would you say it was the size of a child's Hello Kitty backpack?
Yes. Very similar to that.
With the same goodness inside.
Same creamy goodness. So I start laughing.
Yes.
What else would you do?
Yes.
It's insane what I'm watching. And I start laughing more. And then I get into those things where I can't stop laughing. And then after a while, she stops dancing and she turns and she looks at me. And the other girl stops dancing. And they say, "We're not going to dance anymore until he leaves."
Oh, no.
So dude comes over and opens up the door and goes, "You got to go, buddy."
Really?
I got kicked out
for laughing
of a peep show.
That's not right.
For laughing.
Look, they're putting their art out there. You're allowed to respond any way you want.
There's other dudes that are in there to see the zit. But so I just jerked off in the street. Welcome to Walking the Room, starring Dave Anthony and Greg Barron. How are you, Greg?
I'm doing really good. It's Joy Pod Cuddle. Hey, t-shirts are coming, websites coming, all of it's happening. Walking the Room is becoming an industry.
Yep.
And we are going to be fucking pounding out some shit. We have a great...
We're turning this into a factory, and we're just going to be cranking out stupid.
We're going to be cranking out fucking boxes of stupid.
Just
lots
awful.
of it. Just so much, and dumb. Mm-hmm. Jars of dumb, boxes of stupid.
Hey, I know some people in the past recommended that Judd Apatow listen to this on Twitter. I think that I want to apologize if he has actually listened or if he's listening to this.
He didn't make it this far into the podcast, I guarantee you.
I want to apologize.
He gave up. You know what he said? Maybe entertainment isn't for everybody. Maybe I need to get out of entertainment because if these people are in entertainment, I need some help.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate that. We are, come on over to Walk in the Room and grab yourself a flat of dumb.
get yourself a box of stupid and take a dip in Lake Moron, because that's what we're doing. Dave, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to say it. It's going to be controversial. It's going to be controversial, but it's a fact. And the fact is this. I don't like animals. Now,
well, you got one in your house that's covered in mud.
I got 3. They fucking ruined. Okay. Pardon my language. I like words. I do not dislike animals. I don't love having a pet. I've never liked having a pet.
So you don't mind tigers?
I love a tiger. Don't want it as a pet.
So what about a bear?
I love a bear.
You like a bear?
Yeah. Stay where you are.
Like Wilford Brimley?
Here's the thing about a bear. Yeah. Oh, I love a big gay man who wants to fist his own armpit and then smell it. You furry bear. How's your beard? I love animals, and I love them on television. I love them in the woods because I'll never be there. I love them in the lakes and in the streams because I won't be there. My main thing with pets is that they're dirty. And I like clean, and I like things.
You have
and
kids
when my
too.
things are, but kids are different, and
They're filthy.
it's because they eventually learn that they have to shit in a toilet, and that's what makes them different.
I didn't learn that.
I know you didn't. I've been to your house.
Well, I just shit in your family room.
I know, but
Yeah.
you've been blaming it on Sedona, and it's just such a lie.
It might be too big.
She doesn't eat corn. Why that joke?
don't know.
Why that joke?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Your dad's hand came out of the microphone and slapped you.
how are you, Dick Barrett? Nice to see you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. My son's Greg Barrett, and it's not my fault. I'm doing the best I can. So I guess the point is, Dave, is that we have these dogs. We've had dogs. They're rescue dogs. Amira had them when I met her, and I had to, because I at the time had an apartment that was so fucking shit hot and clean and cool, and I was like, but then I wanted to date her, so I had to get the dog bed because I wanted her to come over, and then the dogs would be over, and it's just fucking hair everywhere, and I don't like it. They make me irritated. And I like my things. I like my couch. I like my rugs. I like my hallway. But you get a dog, and it gets in the mud, and then it's old and senile. It doesn't know where it is. It wants to shit on your couch. I can't. I don't want the experience. It makes me so... The dogs fucked up my world so bad, Dave, that I had to take the car to the car wash today just to know that things can also be clean. I had to go clean a thing.
What did they do to your car?
Nothing. I just needed to clean my car to know that something could be clean.
Oh, this had nothing to do with your dog. You just
the dog had run through the house covered in mud,
Sure.
and I didn't have time to clean it up because I was going to see Mighty do a puppet show. And
Whoa! What?
Mighty was doing a puppet show. Mighty's 5. She belongs to a puppet class.
What?
She was doing a puppet show at the Barnes and Noble.
A puppet class.
She goes to a puppet class.
class
Where she
for
makes
puppetry.
puppets. She makes puppets.
She makes puppets.
They make bag puppets, and then they do a show with them. It's a lot like watching you and me do stand-up. It's sad and hard to look at.
Man, how's the dialogue?
The woman tells... Here's how it goes. The teacher
Yeah.
says, "Tell me a story, Mighty." And then Mighty tells a story, and then the teacher tells it back to her, and Mighty repeats what she says. My name is Sally, and I'm wearing a pink dress.
You know,
and then Mighty, here's what Mighty did. First off, she wiped her face with the puppet.
Oh,
She
was
had
there snot on
She
it?
had a puppet made out of a bag. She wiped her face with it, and then just during the puppet show, she just looked down at her feet, started kicking her shoes off, and she had the puppet turned away from the audience, and she would say things like, "I'm gonna go outside," and she was so completely detached. It was like doing the podcast with me, nowhere near where she was supposed to be.
If anybody out there wants to now go to YouTube and find an old video of Jeff Bolt, that's part of his act.
That's part of his act.
So, oh God, I hope she's still doing that when she's 25.
I do too. I do too. It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. A woman's whispering the words into her ear. She's wiping her face with a puppet while trying to take her shoes off in the middle of a Barnes and Noble. It was awesome.
Oh, fuck. Where's my phone?
There's your phone. So anyway, so we have these dogs. When you go to a rescue, by the way, and I heard Greg Fitzsimmons saying you have to rescue dogs. You have to rescue dogs. They're going to kill them, and that is true. But if
Those dogs are crazier than regular dogs.
Here's the thing.
It's like going down to. It's like going. Hey, look. I'm trying to find a bride. You know where you should go. Don't go into these office buildings over here, these malls. Go down to the Skid Row a homeless shelter, because that's where you really got to find, because that's where you got to take your brides from, because no one's taking them. No one's taking them. So just go down to the homeless shelter and pick yourself out a bride. That's where you do it.
Right?
Yeah. No,
Because
you're getting it's a great thing to do because they're going to kill them, but they're nuts.
No, look, some of them don't want to be owned, and they let you fucking know that.
Yeah.
There are dogs that are like, if you walk by the cage, you'll be like, they're going, I will kill you. I will fucking eat you, and I will eat your family. I will fucking eat your family. Yeah, okay, Chihuahua, take it easy. There are some fucking dudes. There are dogs that do not want to be owned. Like they absolutely are just miserable, and they were beaten, and look, there's two kinds of dogs, by the way, at the pound in the Los Angeles area. We got our dogs from the Pasadena pound. There's two different kinds, Michael Vick and Paris Hilton. Michael Vick is a dog that will fucking kill you.
Dude, only about 7 or 8 of the Michael Vick dogs were killed. Most of them are living with people.
No, dude. Look, they're like, look, you can have this Rottweiler, but you also have to take its Escalade. You got to take its Escalade home. And then there's scared, fucked up Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Chihuahuas are, they're fucking awesome. They're adorable.
Do you know why
they're
there's so
a really difficult breed of dogs?
Yeah, but
you can't just keep them in your purse.
Here's the problem. So Paris Hilton started carrying a fucking Chihuahua around her purse, and then all the people who want to be like Paris Hilton, which already is mystifying.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
that girl.
Such a sadness.
I mean, should we tell the Ahmed Zappa story? Like, that girl is...
No, just...
Okay.
No.
That girl is just... like, you do not emulate her, ever. So all these girls started getting Chihuahuas and carrying them around, and then they realized, it's not just an accessory; it's a dog. Like,
no,
I have to take care of it.
Yeah,
and then they just started dumping them on the street. So all of a sudden, there was this glut of Chihuahuas in Los Angeles, and so now there's all these Chihuahuas in rescue places.
And here's the other thing I'm going to tell you, and I want you to know. I want you to know this. Everything I'm about to say is true. At the Pasadena Pound, where we rescued our terrier.
I didn't know Waffles was a rescue.
Yes, Waffles was a rescue.
That explains everything.
There was an alligator.
I'm sorry?
Let me say this again. There was an alligator. Now,
do you know what an alligator is?
Yes, an alligator is a reptile, and it is about this one was about 7 foot long. Alligator. Now, there's two things that made me think of. First off, who bought that and then didn't understand how that would go wrong?
Hey, this thing's getting big.
I can't put this in my purse.
Hey, honey.
But now,
you know the pet thing I bought, the alligator. Yeah, I ate the baby.
But now it's up for adoption.
Oh, who's not going to adopt that?
But how's the alligator going? Where the fuck am I? Where am I? I belong in fucking Florida, dude. I belong in the Everglades.
You know, alligators are really great couch pets. A lot of people don't know that, but
oh my God.
if you want a great animal to just like kick it and watch NBC's comedy block on Thursday night, just petting your alligator. That's an alligator.
Yeah, no, they're just
your gator.
No, man. You ever rolled an alligator over onto its back and just rubbed its belly? Went,
and then it slaps its tail really fast and breaks your arm.
Oh my God.
And then it goes blood, and it chops your arm off. Oh, who doesn't want one of those?
Blood. It's so crazy, the shit that people do. Like when you go to a pound and go, oh my God, like what happened? Like it is like trying to get a wife at a homeless shelter. There are dogs that are obviously, look, we're not saying, God, please, people are
going to get so mad at us for saying
I have 3 rescue dogs. We only have rescue dogs, but I grew up around dog shows and breeders. Those are also animals. Like they're animals and they're alive and they need homes. It's not your fault that someone decided to make a Rottweiler or a pure breed Dalmatian or whatever.
Right.
They're still fucking animals and they deserve love.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, and if you have $5,000, you can go buy one or whatever they cost. But they're still animals. Like to think that those animals are any less worthy of love.
Right.
And some dogs from the pound are there because they are unkeepable.
I will never forget one time.
And also, by the way, you better have thousands of dollars when you get a rescue dog because of the fucking medical bills. We've spent thousands and thousands of dollars keeping Kaylee and Sedona alive.
Oh, sure. They're more expensive. So, okay, 2 things. First of all, a guy this week in LA went to a shelter and adopted a German Shepherd. and then 2 hours later was arrested for fucking the German Shepherd under a freeway overpass. What is happening? Okay.
Now, you own that dog. You take that dog home.
Right. So that's the dog. Now I'm assuming they're going to take the dog away from the guy.
When you go to the pound and you see that German Shepherd there, and he's going, ruff, ruff, ruff. You know what he's saying? Don't, please, please. I hate people. Don't.
Or he's saying, be a lady. Only be a lady. Only be a lady. No dudes. No dudes. No dudes. No dudes. No dudes. No dudes. Yeah, I'll take that one. No.
Oh my God. So what is wrong?
So one time I was
at least driving, fucking alligator.
Right? Fucking alligator.
Right?
I mean, take
a risk. Be a man. Who can't buck a German Shepherd?
If I'm in a fucking animal, it's going to be a polar bear or an alligator or a tiger.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not going to fuck a goddamn German Shepherd.
I will try and fuck an ostrich, too, because those motherfuckers will kill you.
And
right?
Their legs would just... Your nuts would be gone.
But you ever seen one from behind?
Oh, fuck yeah.
They're so sweet, dude.
Such tight asses.
Alligator, my ass. Get yourself an ostrich.
Ostrich. Tightest asses in the business. So, I was driving down through Los Angeles and on the highway, and there was a huge traffic jam. So I'm like, I'll just get off, and I ended up in like South Central, and a number of dogs that are just fucking cruising on the streets.
Oh, right.
Like it was like being out in the wild. Like there were just Rottweilers and like just cruising around.
Right.
Like just fucking running. Like dogs just running wild. Just filthy, insane. I was like, what is happening down here?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of dogs that they grab and they put in a shelter.
They do.
And they're like crazy street dogs. It's great that people don't want them to die, but I was once dating a girl who got a dog from a pound, and it was the most insane. Like it was like living with a crazy person.
I know.
It would just it couldn't be in a room without her. So if you close the door, it'd be like, and it would bark. And if she was out of the house, it would just bark and bark and bark. And people would be like, "Hey, your dog is insane." Crazy.
I think what the problem is, and I've learned this a little bit myself. It's like if I just show it love, that's like saying if I could just show this tornado love, if I could just show this.
Why don't you do that to the hobo down the street?
Dude, just
who's down the street right now, laying on the sidewalk with his pants down, combing his genitals.
Dude,
why don't you take that guy in and go, "Hey, buddy, let me show you a little love."
Dude, just hug that earthquake. Hug that force of nature. Just put your arms around. Just put your arms around Hitler.
I think it's great that people get these dogs, but
they bounce back and work. I mean,
people return these dogs too.
But I guess you got to go to what's the problem? What's the source? Like, it's pre-dog. Like. How do you mean? Well, you got it. Like Fitzsimmons was talking about this, and I get it. Like Fitzsimmons was talking about this on one of his podcasts, where he was saying, I think it's one of his bits actually, where he talks about they had to. It's a great bit where he talks about he had to be screened to get a dog, a rescue dog,
yeah,
and they came to his house.
Yeah,
they had to come to his house.
Yeah,
and then at the end they decided to kill the dog. It'd be better than living with Fitzsimmons. That's the upshot of the fucking bit. It's genius, and I just ruined it for everybody else. But who cares? It's great, But I mean, I think that it is. It's like screening. It's people should do that for marriage. Like people should be screened before they get married.
I agree with that. I didn't do that, and look how it's working out for my wife.
No, I don't know.
She picked up a stray.
Dude, she hugged the homeless guy on the ground. She did exactly what you said. She hugged a scabby homeless guy.
We have 3 cats, which is way good. God,
too many cats.
Okay, I had 2 cats because my ex, we got cats together, and then she left. She moved across the country, so then I had the cats. So I had 2 cats. I don't know, they're all right. They're fairly enjoyable. But then my wife wanted to get pregnant, and we were having trouble, so she wanted something small and cuddly. So we got another cat, crazy stray cat. It's a street cat. No one knows it exists but me and my wife. 3 days, no, not even 3 days, 5 days ago, Finn was running across the kitchen and the cat got spooked and starts running too, and then Finn fell on top of the cat and the cat ran out and Finn's like crying and freaked out, and now every time the cat's in the room he's like, Because he's
Right.
scared. Because it's a psycho cat. Because
Right.
it's a lunatic.
Because they're from the street.
Because it's from the street.
Like people, animals are not very smart
No.
to begin with.
No. They're not. No, but neither are you.
And when okay, first off,
You're stupid.
I love, and you know this to be true. Oh, ding! What just came out of the oven? Words. Delicious. A bunch of delicious words. I pull them out on my tray and I offer you one hot.
I don't want
How about skeptical? There's a word for you. Ow! That's the third time you hit me today during the cuddle.
Woo!
We did pretty good on the swearing today, right?
Fuck yeah.
We've done all right. Listen, Libsyn page. Leave your comments.
All right, walking the room at Libsyn. We're gonna have we should have an iPhone app soon.
We're gonna have an iPhone app.
We have walking the room at Facebook, which you can go to. If you had trouble finding it before, it's because I had it set up wrong. I had it set up as a person and not a group. Now it's a group. You can go find it.
Walk in the room group.
We have email, which is walkingtheroom@gmail.com.
Write us.
Soon we will have t-shirts.
Soon we'll have t-shirts and a website.
webpage.
We're gonna have we're gonna make a video for Christmas.
If you want to
we've got some
donate,
surprises coming up on the next show. But I will say this too. Share this with your friends.
yeah.
Look, if you got sad friends, you got some friends on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got
Like in the yard, like at Cochrane.
I mean, I mean, dude.
People would love this in prison.
And inside dog shelters, you got a dog, a lonely dog. It wants something to do. Slap some headphones on that. Pooch.
Yeah, give it to.
Let
dogs.
it walk the room.
Yeah, this is
Right?
this is good for prisoners and dogs. They should be blasting this through dog shelters.
I love it.
And if you want to donate, you can go to Tumblr, Walking Room Tumblr. And is that it? I don't have any other.
I think we're good, man.
You can go to iTunes and leave a
phone message.
phone message.
Leave a phone message for us at iTunes. Go ahead. If you've got a quill, we'd love you to write us something in parchment.
Also, if you want to make a Walking the Room quilt, feel free to.
If you can make us a
Just
quilt,
like
we'd
the
love
AIDS
that.
quilt, same deal.
We'd love, or if you have
Just
an
as
AIDS
sad.
quilt, if you want to send us an AIDS quilt or a blanket infested with polio, we'd love that.
All of these things. They didn't infect. They did it with measles, not polio.
Yeah,
they
polio
weren't like,
blankets.
hey, I want those Indian kids
Polio
not to
blankets.
walk.
If you've got if you've got a scab or
Send us a scab.
send us a small chunk of your skin.
Or just a vial full of scabies and say, here, this is what you've been doing to us.
We can use a hair sample, a DNA sample.
I need some urine for a drug test coming up, so if you can send us some of that.
And I need some for some stuff I'm baking. So I guess there's no better way to say it than glitter done.
Glitter done.
Glitter done.